But it's happening, guys. We are here in Cambridge. Got a very, very busy day today, filming plenty of content. Got something really exciting that I'm looking forward to. So I'm gonna take you with me as much as I can, get as much captures and behind the scenes stuff, potentially get to the gym as well, do a little bit of training. But yeah, I'm just gonna take you with me and keep an eye out for the socials because we've got something really exciting coming soon. So obviously we're basically trying to find some lunch. I'm always super prepared when it comes to prep, but it happens. Sometimes you do just forget your lunch. And this is where a lot of people, especially the conversations that I have with my clients, is that you almost give up on your day's macro tracking or your day's diet because you've failed to prepare. Whereas you can still, you know, we're on the hunt for a little supermarket now where we can grab some lunch. I'm gonna show you some little bits and bobs that you can get that's gonna stop you going off plan as such. You can still stick within your macros, and it's just about being smart with your choices. So this is what I've managed to pick up from the supermarket. As I mentioned, no lunch. It would have been quite easy to pick up a McDonald's or a burger, but I've managed to get 62 grams of protein, 80 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of fat. So you've got your typical kind of meal deal, U-Fit, tuna sandwich, and malt loaf. Mix of opinions, I actually think these are unbelievable. They're really good pre-workout as well. A little bit of like carbs in there. And then these are your little hidden hacks, 15 grams of protein yogurt. And all that comes to 656 calories. So alongside obviously the promo video and stuff that we're doing at the moment, we're also maximizing time together by getting a little bit of promo stuff in, getting some stuff for the Instagram and obviously YouTube as well. So come to this, what I think is an abandoned car park, and we're just gonna make the most of getting some kind of basic beach photos in the car park. But
just waiting for the Fiat 500.
yeah, we're just waiting for the motor to turn up so we can put the foot back on it and stuff. But yeah, no, we're gonna get some photos done now. Okay, so we just wrapped up a load of steel work, did some shots, some really cool shots down in the car park bit, and now we're going to head to the gym. So we're just heading to the Grafton Pure gym. It's not my usual gym that I'll go to, but whilst we're in Cambridge, we'll make the most of it. We'll get some training done, get some footage done as well, and I'll just show you a little bit how my training's changed a little bit. So for the first time in about 8 months, I've had a change to my training split. Now I like routine, however, there's certain areas of my physique, like my shoulders, arms, that we're really going to try and hone in on and improve and bring up to scratch with the rest of it. Over the last 18 months, we've really worked hard on building up my back and my legs ever since I kind of stopped playing football. And now they've kind of overtaken and I've kind of left my arms and my shoulders behind. So we're having a real big focus on like the delt area and obviously growing arms. So we'll get some training footage, we'll go for a session, we'll show you how it's done. When you're pulling up with these ones, a lot of people will just cluck like a chicken. Okay, you want to really pull it out, slight bend in the elbow, just bringing it up, level with the arm, keeping the body straight. Don't have to go masses of weight on it either, just keep it steady. And then a little tip, as you go up, pour the milk into the cereal. Instead of just going directly up, little pour, you feel it right in there. So with the cable bicep, really important, keep your elbows locked into your side, straight arms, pulling all the way up, big squeeze at the top, lowering all the way down. You'll see people just go to here, you're not getting the full range of motion, all the way down, slightly before straight arms, squeeze, nice and slow. Again, it's all about contracting the bicep, nice and controlled, up, squeeze, nice and slow down, 3 seconds down. Rather than going, using your shoulders, keep them elbows locked in, squeeze. Another one with a preacher, really important to lock them elbows down. It's a bit of an ego crusher because you're not going to lift what you think you can lift. It really isolates the bicep movement. Nice tight grip, lock into it, tuck your elbow in, parallel, and it's up motion, squeeze at the top, nice and slow down, really straighten them arms out, up, squeeze, back down. This way you've got no room to use anything else other than the bicep to contract. You're not going to be stacking that one, that's for sure. Again, it's just another way of isolating that movement, keeping that elbow locked in. "90 degrees, squeeze out just before you lock out your elbow. Really feel it down, feeling down the backs of your triceps. So I just wrapped up a good session, Cambridge Pure Gym. Shoulders, triceps, biceps, got that ticked off. Did a little bit of filming for the functional work as well. So we're now gonna head back to the store, have a post-workout food, and wrap up some admin work back at the discount supplements. So catch you in a bit. I've got about a 30-minute drive back to Huntingdon. So I've got my post-workout food, got my U-Fit that you saw earlier on, that I didn't have, squares bar, quick carb sauce, and then the OG Fridge Raiders, smoky bacon, 9 grams of protein, bosh. So this is just gonna tick me over, and then we'll get a proper meal, and we're back at the shop. So we're back here at Discount Supplements, which is kind of like my HQ. This is where all the magic happens, if you like. This is where all the programming goes down, where all of my online clients get their check-ins back, get their new programs, get their training footage, etc. Examined. This place is basically where I like to spend a lot of my time. I like to get away from home, come to here, and just kind of shut off a little bit and just get work done.
So how did this business sort of like start for you?
Long story short, I was looking for a office space. My accountant was on my case because I was spending £300-400 a month in Costa. I'm sure they were loving life, but I wasn't. So I was looking for a little office, and then it just came about that this happened to be Discount Supplements already, and the owner was just far too busy to be able to be here as much as he needed to be. So the way I kind of saw it was I could have a central hub where clients could come in to see me. I could get away from the coffee shops, etc., and almost pay rent here, knowing that I could sell some supplements which would pay the rent for it. So the supplements is obviously one thing that you've got, but secondly, it gives me somewhere where I can come in and just concentrate on work and program all of my online clients.
Now you've got a little coffee shop in the background.
Yeah, got my little, whatever you call it, a little coffee machine. Got my microwave, what more do you need? Okay, so next up on the Forgot My Food Day out and about, I also picked up what is almost like, we've had our post-workout snacks, the squares bar, the drink, etc. This is now a meal before I probably go home and have my final meal. So I've just picked up, nice and simple, just cooked chicken, pack of Uncle Ben's spicy rice, and veggies. So these three together makes a nice big post-workout healthy meal on the go. We're looking at 694 calories, 88 carb, 55 protein, 12 fat, and you can literally make it in 2 minutes in the microwave and you're still hitting your macros. Okay, so we're about an hour post meal now. We've just finished up on our last bit of admin. We've come to the home of SR Fitness boot camps just to get our kind of final steps in for the day. I always like to get some steps in post meal. I find it really just helps with digestion as well, and energy levels. I find if I sit down and have a big meal and I sit down for another few hours, I just feel tired and knackered. So we've come out, the sun's out, we're gonna get them last few steps in, and then we're gonna call it a day and start to wind down for the evening. So that's wrapped up a really, really good video out in Cambridge and then back into Huntingdon. Thanks very much for coming along on the journey. I'm gonna try to jump a lot more on YouTube very, very soon. If you like the content, please drop us a like, subscribe. Find me on Instagram, srfitness365, and Scott Rogers Fitness on Facebook and Twitter. Take it easy. Ow. Did you get down there? Fuck's sake. I have to do it again. I clicked on the wrong thing.